Get out of here, Julie, right now. Get lost, you broke loser. Today's wedding is no place for the likes of you.
What is wrong with you, Maggie? I was just sitting in my seat when all of a sudden you came along and dumped a bucket of water on me. You must be out of your mind.
I am never gonna forget the look on your face afterward. It was hilarious. Just thinking about it makes me want to burst out laughing. The way you just stood there, mouth agape, clothes and hair dripping wet.
Why did you do that to me? And what did you just call me? A broke loser? I don't get it. What's going on with you? We used to go to high school together. We all gathered together here today to celebrate Kayla's wedding with her. That's all.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I dumped that bucket of water on you. You had no right to come here. A godforsaken lowlife like you who didn't even go to college, much less graduate, doesn't deserve to come to Kayla's wedding.
What? You can't be serious.
You, Kayla, and I may have all been high school classmates once, but that is ancient history. We're not 18 anymore. It is high time that you realized that and started acting accordingly.
Realize what? And so what if we're not 18 anymore? I mean, we're adults now, sure, but we're still friends, aren't we?
Friends with you? Don't make me laugh. You obviously don't get it, but I'm feeling in a generous mood, so I'll go ahead and explain it all for you. I'll be sure to use small, high school level words that you'll understand. Kayla's family operates a very big company. Not just that, Kayla is currently working as the CEO of that company. Do you know what a CEO is? Think of it as something like the king of the company. You get that metaphor, right?
I know what a CEO is.
You do? That's great. I'm so proud of you. After all, idiots like you who were too stupid to go to college have a tough time understanding complicated business terms. So, if you know what a CEO is, then you must know what it means that she is one. It means that you and her are practically two completely different species. You don't belong at Kayla's wedding. It's far too good for you. All the fancy decorations, the classy food, the beautiful music, it's all wasted on a senseless, tasteless drone like you.
You're talking complete nonsense, Maggie. Of course I belong here. I have every right to be here. Kayla sent me an invitation. Not only that, she even told me personally that she wanted me to come.
I know. Kayla is such a saint. She's like the sweetest, kindest person I know. She invited basically all the girls in our class to come to her wedding today. So if you were the only person that she didn't invite, it might look like she didn't include you to be mean or something. You should have been the one to realize she was only inviting you out of compulsion and turned her down.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. You really were so oblivious that you didn't realize that no one wanted you to come? It's no wonder why you couldn't get accepted into any colleges. It's like, how clueless can you be? A high-class girl like Kayla wouldn't want some low-class reject coming to her wedding. You'll only bring down the average IQ in the room.
Okay, I think I've listened to more than enough of your insults, Maggie. What's your problem? You're talking about CEOs and people who never went to college like aristocracy and peasants. This isn't the Middle Ages anymore, Maggie. No one cares about social status like that. It's very simple. My best friend from high school invited me to her wedding, and I came to celebrate with her.
Best friend? Give me a break. No one thinks that you and her were best friends but you. Kayla already has a best friend, me. She doesn't need any other best friends. We've been totally inseparable ever since we were in middle school. And even today, there's no one she'd rather hang out with than me.
What makes you so sure about that?
You only met Kayla in high school, but our relationship goes way further back than that. We went to middle school together too. And even after high school, we went to the same college together. But it doesn't stop there. After we graduated from college, we even applied to work at the same company, and we both got hired there. But wait, there's more. I'm not done yet. A while back, Kayla quit her job so she could go and take over her family's company. So you know what I did? I quit my job too and applied to her company.
Wow, that's... I'm torn between thinking that's incredible or that it's just plain creepy. Like, I knew that you were always obsessed with Kayla in high school and you were always hanging around her, but you even changed your career path in order to be with her?
I know. It's hard for your 80 IQ brain to be able to comprehend such a deep and powerful friendship. But that's just how much we care about each other. We were closer than any two friends could ever be. But then when we got into high school, you had to go and try and barge in on us. I've always hated you for that, with every fiber of my being. I never thought of you as my friend, not even for a single second. All you ever were to me was an obstacle.
You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. The only reason I pretended to like you was because Kayla was always acting friendly to you. But that's all it was for me, an act. I was faking it. I always hated you and wanted nothing more than for you to go away and leave us in peace. So when all three of us applied to the same college, I was praying night and day that only me and Kayla would get in. And then God answered my prayers. Right before we graduated, your parents died. Miracles do happen. And the best part is that a few days after they died, you got your acceptance letter in the mail. But with dead parents and all, there was no way you'd actually be able to go. So you just stayed in our podunk little hometown and got a job working in some stupid little company for chicken feed. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die laughing when I heard about that.
It's absolutely appalling that you would find it so amusing when an 18-year-old girl loses her parents. I remember that phase of my life like it happened yesterday. You and Kayla were really compassionate to me back then, and you gave me some much-needed support. But I guess while you were patting me on the back and telling me it's gonna be okay, you were laughing on the inside, huh?
On that day, the three of us hit a fork in the road. Me and Kayla took the path towards money, success, and happiness, while you walked the path of poverty, failure, and misery. Now Kayla's a high-powered executive, and I'm serving as her right-hand woman. Do you get it now? You're not even close to being on our level. That's why I gave you a nice cold bath just now. I figured that would give you the jolt that you needed to wake you up.
Oh yeah, I've woken up all right. I've woken up to the fact that you've really been looking down on me all these years. My hair is ruined, my makeup is ruined, and my clothes are ruined. As much as I hate to do this, I just can't stay at the wedding looking and feeling like this. I'm going home.
You're goddamn right you're going home. You never should have come in the first place. You don't have a single friend here. So get out of here, loser. Go gamble, drink, commit crimes, or whatever else you lot do in your free time.
I hope you're prepared to live with the consequences of this, Maggie.
Ooh, scary. Consequences? Anything but that. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. You'll do nothing, because you are nothing. So get out and stay out, and never talk to me again. Hey, Julie, are you okay? I just heard what happened from Maggie. She said you tripped and knocked over a flower pot onto yourself. That's crazy bad luck. I'm so sorry. Are your makeup and hair gonna be okay? What about your clothes? Do you think you're gonna be able to be here for the ceremony?
That's not what happened, Kayla. I didn't slip and fall, and it wasn't a flower pot. I was sitting down when Maggie came along and dumped a massive bucket of cold water on me, on purpose.
What?
She said she wanted to talk to me about something, so she took me into the foyer and had me sit down at a table. Then, all of a sudden, she came up from behind me and dumped water on me.
Are you serious? Did Maggie actually do that? That's so hard for me to believe. When she told me about you, she seemed like she was super concerned.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It was an act. Everything for her has been nothing but one big act. She told me that she didn't like the fact that I was coming to your wedding, even though I never went to college. That's why she dumped water on me. She wanted to give me a reason to leave. Her last words to me a few minutes ago were, "Get out and stay out, and never talk to me again."
That's insane. Like, that's all I can say. That's just genuinely insane. I have no idea why she would do something like this. I'm so sorry, Julie, and I hate to ask this of you, but please don't go home yet. I really want you to be here for the whole wedding.
And I'd love nothing more than to stay, but I'm sorry. I'm completely drenched from head to toe. If I stay like this, I'll probably get sick. I have no change of clothes, and I left my makeup kit at home, so I have no choice. I'm outside waiting for a taxi right now.
Oh no.
I really hate to do this to you, but do you think that you could change your plans with the bouquet toss? I wouldn't want to look like this in any of the videos and pictures people will take.
Oh no, but that means that the surprise is going to be ruined. It was going to be so awesome. I throw the bouquet and you catch it and then boom, you pop the question. I've been so excited for this day for so long.
Me too, Kayla. Me too. But we don't really have a choice. It's not gonna work out.
No, I can't let this happen. I mean, I'm happy to finally get married to my boyfriend, but I was looking forward to your surprise just as much. Like my best friend proposing to her boyfriend at my wedding. It was gonna be the happiest day of my life for a bunch of reasons.
It's okay, Kayla. Try to relax for a moment. Take a deep breath. Today was never supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about you and your husband. My little reverse proposal thing was only ever a sideshow. I want you and your husband to have the best, brightest, happiest wedding that you can.
How am I supposed to be bright and happy after what Maggie did to you? I am not gonna let her get away with this. I'm gonna go and give her a piece of my mind right now.
Really? Right now?
What's going on? Why is Kayla so angry at me? This doesn't make any sense. Kayla's my best friend in the whole world, and I'm her best friend in the whole world. Why would she kick me out of her wedding? Her face was beet red, and she looked like she'd been crying. I have never seen her so angry. She said she never wants to see me again. That's not fair. It's not fair. I thought we were going to be together forever.
Wow, wait a second. Kayla really kicked you out?
Yeah, why else would I be sitting outside on the curb by myself? In a really sexy dress, too. She said that if I didn't leave right away, she'd dump a bucket of water on me. She looked like she was super serious about that, too.
Wow, Kayla got angry. That's pretty insane. I don't think she's ever been angry around me before. You know what that means, Maggie? It means that you really screwed up, big time.
It wasn't supposed to happen this way. I thought she'd be happy. I thought she'd tell me thank you for kicking you out of her wedding. I was saving her the trouble of having to do it herself. But instead of getting thanked, I got screamed at by my best friend. This can't be happening.
It is, though.
What's wrong with her? Like, Kayla is siding with you over me. What is so great about you that she'd stick up for you? All you are is some random nobody without a college degree. You don't run your own company like Kayla does. You don't even work for a good company like I do. You're just a nobody working in a company full of nobodies in a town full of nobodies. You don't deserve to be in a fancy wedding like this, dining on fancy food, drinking fancy wine, and listening to fancy music. I was right to kick you out. I did nothing wrong.
Unreal. Even this late in the game, you still think that you didn't do anything wrong? I'm astonished. I don't even know what to say. Your complete lack of self-awareness is a combination of scary and embarrassing.
I know I didn't do anything wrong. If I did, then tell me, what did I do wrong? Everything I said was the hard truth. You are a loser. You don't deserve to sweep the floors that Kayla walks on, much less be her friend. You shouldn't be at her wedding today. You should have stayed home.
Apparently, you don't know this, but as of today, I'm going to become Kayla's sister-in-law.
What? Her sister-in-law?
You're right. I never went to college, and I work for an average-sized company in our small hometown. If you don't like me because of that, that's your choice. But when you kicked me out today, you didn't just kick out an ordinary wedding guest. You kicked out the woman who was going to marry Kayla's younger brother.
What? Wait, hold on. I need a second to breathe. Are you freaking kidding me? Julie, you're dating Kayla's brother?
I'm afraid so. You know her younger brother, Jordan, right? He's about 3 years younger than her. And he and I have been dating for the last 4 years or so.
Really?
Yes, really. And today, we were planning a special event for the wedding. I was supposed to do a reverse proposal and ask Jordan to marry me today. Since it was her wedding, Kayla was a big part of that plan.
I don't believe this. You were gonna propose to her brother at her wedding?
We told Kayla about it as soon as we started dating, and she's always been super supportive of our relationship. In fact, the very day we told her we were dating, she was like, "So, when are you guys gonna get married?" She said we were perfect for each other. And since our relationship was heading in that direction, I asked Kayla if it was all right for me to propose at her wedding. The plan was this. During the bouquet toss, all the other girls were going to back away, leaving me to catch the bouquet. Then I would walk over to Jordan, get on one knee, hand him the bouquet, and ask him to marry me. It was going to be a lot of fun, but thanks to you, that plan is now scrapped.
Oh no.
My hair, makeup, and dress are all ruined. I can't have pictures taken of me looking like this.
That's... wow. I had no idea. I can't believe you and Jordan were dating. A surprise reverse proposal at the wedding? So that's why Kayla was so mad at me.
She was looking forward to my proposal just as much as her own marriage.
Oh no. What have I done? What am I gonna do? Julie, come back to the wedding right now. I'll let you borrow my dress. I'll even do your makeup and your hair for you. Get over here quick. We're gonna make your surprise happen just like you planned it. If we do that, then Kayla's gonna forgive me for sure.
No thanks. I can't wear your clothes. We're a completely different size. And I'm not a fan of revealing dresses. No, you're getting exactly what you wanted from the beginning. I'm going home. Bye, Maggie.
Julie, great news. I talked to the venue staff and they just so happen to have a beautiful dress in your size. So come on back. I'll even have my makeup girl do yours for you, so it's my treat.
No, I can't ask you to do that. Don't worry about me, Kayla. You just focus on enjoying your wedding. The ceremony is gonna start any second, right?
Please, Julie, I'm begging you, come back to the wedding. Jordan says he wants you to come back too. In fact, he said either get her to come back or I'm going to leave and be with her.
Wow, Jordan said that?
You get it now? I'm asking you for both me and Jordan. If I ruin his plan to propose to you, he is never gonna forgive me. He'll hate me forever.
Wait a second. What did you just say?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Ignore that text. Don't scroll up.
You're too late, Kayla. I saw it. Now tell me what's going on.
Oh, man. Ugh, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The truth is, you weren't the only one with a plan to propose today. Jordan came to me a while back and said he was planning to propose to you too. He asked me if I would mind if he went and proposed to you after the bouquet toss.
Seriously?
Yeah, I guess it was gonna be like a double surprise. Both of you were coming up with your own plans to propose to each other independently, and I thought that would be the cutest, funniest, most romantic thing ever, and that's why I was so excited about today.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. We were both coming up with our own surprise proposal plans.
Julie, you have to promise me that you won't tell Jordan that I slipped up and told you about it. When he proposes, put on your best act and act surprised. Got it?
I don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard to make it convincing after you just told me about it. Let me ask you something. You didn't do the same thing to Jordan, did you? He doesn't know about my proposal plan, right?
No, he doesn't know a thing. Your plan is still a complete secret, I swear. So Jordan is really bummed out right now. He thinks that his plan to propose to you is ruined.
Well, I guess there's only one thing for me to do. Come back to the wedding and surprise him with my proposal. Can I still take you up on that offer for the dress and makeup?
You got it, girlfriend. Leave everything to me. I'll go talk to the venue staff right now.
Great. I'll head right over.
I don't know what to do, Julie. I think Kayla isn't just mad at me. She hates me now. She won't talk to me at all at work. She barely even looks at me. Whenever I try to talk to her, she just brushes me off. She'll say, I'm busy, or I can't talk now.
This is a wonderful opportunity for you to comprehend just how serious what you did was.
It's not my fault. How was I supposed to know this would happen? Like, you dating Kayla's brother? Nobody ever told me about that. I had no way of knowing. I don't deserve to get treated this harshly over that. I mean, she's even asking me to resign from the company.
Whoa, really?
Just today, I knocked on her office door because I knew she was in, but she just sent me a text instead of answering me. And yeah, she said she wants my resignation on her desk by Friday.
Wow, she actually gave you the resign or be fired ultimatum.
Isn't that terrible? I can't go on like this. I've got to find some way to get her to forgive me, or I'm gonna go insane. After she sent me that text, I got so depressed that I couldn't focus on my work at all. So I forced my way into her office so we could have a girl-to-girl chat.
You what? You forced your way in?
But she had a security guard standing there with her already, and he dragged me out of the office. Then she sent me another text saying that now the deadline for my resignation is the end of the business day. And if I don't resign, I'll be fired and criminally charged. She also said that she's going to get a restraining order against me. I'll never be allowed within 10 feet of her ever again.
Oh, Maggie, what in the world were you thinking? It doesn't matter if you're friends outside of work, you're just another employee. You can't just force your way into her office without expecting to get fired. That is...
I am not just another employee. You take that back. I was her right-hand woman. I am practically the vice CEO. I can go into her office whenever I want.
You're not practically anything, so stop calling yourself her right-hand woman. You're just a mid-level manager. A mid-level manager can't just storm in and demand the CEO give them their full attention.
But I can. All I wanted to do was apologize and make up with her. Is that so wrong to want to say I'm sorry to my best friend?
That's another correction we need to make. You were her best friend, past tense, as in you're not friends anymore. That makes what you did nothing different than trespassing. It's actually worse than trespassing. Depending on how you got in, it could even be breaking and entering. It's over for you, Maggie.
Don't talk like that. It's not over. It can't be over. So stop being so flippant about this and do something.
Me? Why should I have to do anything?
You're dating Kayla's younger brother, Jordan, aren't you? Actually, I heard that after I got kicked out, you managed to pull off your surprise proposal without a hitch. So you're engaged to her brother now.
Ah, you heard about that? Yeah, it was absolutely perfect. I will never forget the look on his face when I got down on one knee in front of him. The crowd loved it too. They were laughing, applauding, crying. It was great. And then he had to one-up me, so he got down on one knee too. I'll post the picture of both of us kneeling together on my Instagram later. Check it out.
That's not what's important right now. You're engaged, so you're gonna get married soon, right? And when you do, that means you two are gonna be sisters, right?
Well, sisters-in-law, but yeah.
Then you've got to help me. You can ask her to forgive me as a personal favor to you, her new sister-in-law. Get her to be friends with me again.
Okay. I guess I can do that for you.
Really? You'll do it?
Of course not, you idiot! Did you really think I'd help you after what you did to me? Don't think I've forgotten about how it felt when you dumped that bucket of water on me. Kayla says she doesn't want to speak to you again, so imagine how much stronger I feel about you. And then there's the way you were mocking me afterward. You know, like how you were calling me poor, stupid, loser, all that. Ring a bell?
I take it all back, every last word. You're not poor, stupid, or loser. You're my best friend for life.
Not a chance, Maggie. You're my worst enemy for life. Shortly after that, Maggie was fired from her company for cause. Kayla also got her restraining order against Maggie, just like she said she would. All the chaos in her life must have shorted a fuse in Maggie's brain because she went from being obsessed with Kayla in a positive way to being obsessed with her in a very negative way. Now she's going around saying that she always hated Kayla, that she was a snobby daddy's girl who let her father's status and wealth go to her head. She's also saying that Kayla was an abusive boss who makes her employees work extra hours with no overtime pay. One of the people who was on the receiving end of one such rant informed Kayla about what Maggie was saying. So now Maggie can look forward to a defamation lawsuit in the near future.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.